This one here,
This one here, was it Alka tomato?
that is the seed off of a hybrid that I had,
Yeah.
that the growers used to get.
I had one of these varieties once upon a time. We known it like a banana tomato or Alka, A-L-K-A. That was the name given to it. It's a hybrid.
Ah, yeah.
And what's this like?
Yeah, beautiful to
Yeah,
eat.
yeah.
But this is the 4th year that I'm sowing it.
So hybrid, you collect the seed and it's still producing for you.
Yeah, so
So-
I was told that if you can hold the seed for 7 years, you've
Yeah.
got a new seed. Is that right?
Yeah. After that, it becomes your own. So you're up to
No, I
five-
mean the
This is-
quality will be
yeah,
steady.
yeah.
You know?
So you've got 4 years so far.
Yeah,
Go for your 5th, 6th, and 7th,
yeah.
and you'll have
I'll
a
let these
steady.
go to seed now and get the
and just,
seed
yeah.
up.
And you don't need a lot of seed because you know
No,
one tomato's fruit will give you more seed
That's
than you can
right.
grow in any season.
Yeah.
Oh, is that an avocado?
Yes,
Tell me it's got avocados on it.
it has.
Okay.
Is it because I ring barked them? They wouldn't set. So someone told me that he did that. He ring barked it. Maybe I ring barked too much.
Did you go all the way around?
No, but it's starting to come back again, I think.
A girdle tool
Hmm.
where you go halfway around one side and you've done it again over here, the other half.
yeah.
So that's to shock the tree and cause a sap load to divert and
I've
interrupt
done
it.
it there though, and that one's no problem with that one.
Well, sometimes the trees are not as
chopped
resilient.
it about a month back, I chopped that right down.
Yeah, and it's come back up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full.
So
Well,
the-
you should cut this one back too. Don't be
There's a
scared.
few in here. That's this year's. But last year, there must have been about 500 on there.
Really?
These are loaded with bloody whitefly.
Yeah.
You feel that,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Sort of a bit soft and squash.
Feel that,
All right, let's go fill this one.
feel that.
So that's. Wow.
That's the Mighty Red Improved.
That's the Mighty Red Improved, but it is a smaller one.
Oh, that's only because
It's the end of it.
it's only because I haven't fertilised. And
Yeah.
That's the end.
What do you use for a fertiliser?
And like I said, that rapid
Rapid
razor.
Razor. Okay.
And
it
I've
may be a
used-
little bit too acidic for it.
I've used Complete D once.
Okay. Okay, so these can be getting a little bit. No, they're okay. These are just showing a little bit of blossoming,
Oh
right?
yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
not even worried about them.
Yeah, no.
So
But
yeah.
you know your stuff.
That's that. Apples.
But wait, there's more.
This is. These are
I get tired just looking at the garden sometimes. What's that called?
a Legana. This is English variety.
Legana. Look at that. And this has got multiple grafts on it as well.
Oh yeah.
So well, you got a Granny
1,
Smith
2,
on here
3,
too.
4. I think there's 4 or 5 on
I
here.
can see Granny Smith on here,
Yes.
and more and more.
Granny Smiths.
What do you do with all your apples? You've got so many.
Put them in the fridge.
You put them.
And then
what?
juice them, and we juice them, and
They just drink them, eat them,
And
preserve
apple-
them, make all pies,
apple,
and
apple
yeah, whatever you can muster up.
yeah. This is the Red Love. You heard of them?
Red Love. Are they red inside?
Red right through.
Yep. Can I just cut one? Do I have my knife on me? No, I don't. I'd love to try one. Here. I'll
you
bite
wanna eat it?
Yeah, no, I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
going to crack it open.
Watch out. Is it right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not quite right.
Doesn't matter. If it gets any riper than this, it'll just be honey. Have a look at this. Look how red that is inside, and that's normal. Now, I was given the
It's
cutting
a bit sharp, isn't it?
a little bit because it still needs a bit more, but this is a variety that I grafted once in my plant. No, I didn't graft it, I had the grafts,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't get around to grafting, so I gave it to friends of mine who grafted
Oh, yes.
about a year or two ago, and now they're collecting, and I still haven't got one on my tree. And I've got about 50 different varieties. So this is called Red Love.
Yeah.
Red flesh, folks.
That was invented in Holland or somewhere, Sweden. Took 20 years to develop. And
And this was just done for fun.
yeah, it looks like it.
20 years. You must be bored with yourself,
Now,
obviously.
this one's the Red Delicious.
Yep.
The old Red Delicious, you remember?
That's completely different to the current Red Delicious
Yes,
we
that's
have.
right. That's the-
completely
that's the
chalk
one
and
over
cheese.
there.
Yeah.
But
Completely.
even them,
They're still
my
different.
uncle had an apple orchard in Bunyip in Victoria.
Yeah.
And I went there one day and I said, I brought a Richard Red Delicious, and he said, "Which one did you buy?" I said, "I
Well,
went
there's
to
only one,
nursery
isn't
and
there?
got."
Yeah.
He said, "Well, 30 come out this year. 30 different varieties come out in 1 year."
Get out of here. Is that what's
That's
really?
what he told me.
Wow, because he was in the game.
Yes.
Yeah. So
This one is
5, 6 grafts on this at least.
Gala
Yeah, so you got Gala, Red Delicious, Red Love, Granny Smith,
and Lagana.
Lagana.
Yeah,
Impressive.
yeah.
And this is our propagating shed, so we do a little bit of cuttings, tomato cuttings.
Yeah, no.
The leaves?
Yeah,
The leaves?
the buds.
Yep,
Just rip them off and
stick them in.
See if I can get them started, and I'll leave them in here for winter
There you go.
if they start.
They will start. And you've got plenty more to take, 2 cuttings. And here's another raised bed, folks. He's preparing already for winter.
Yeah,
Spring and-
these are radicchio, you know.
Yeah.
I just planted them 2 days ago,
Verona.
and I planted some garlic today. In there.
Nice. Nice. And look, artichokes over there, strawberries. The list just goes on. It doesn't matter where you live. Everybody loves their garden. Who do love their garden do this. So you've been gardening for how many years now?
Oh, since I left school.
That would be at least 80 years ago? Well, no,
not 80.
70.
Oh yeah, but during the war, I remember coming home and nailing tomatoes to send to the soldiers, you know.
Okay.
And I was only tiny then.
Yeah, to help them.
I was driving a tractor at 6.
Really? Yeah. You're on the tools from a young lad and you loved it.
Yeah.
And this has stayed with you. So what is it for you as a man of this world? What does it mean to you to be gardening and have a garden at your doorstep?
Well, you're eating natural, aren't you?
Yeah. Do you feel grounded with the earth? Do you connect with it in that way, or is it just purely?
You can see something from nothing, can't you?
Yeah.
You know, you sow your seed.
Yeah.
You plant it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you see something come of it. You know?
Yeah. And then you share it with the family, and you see the smiles and the rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And advice, what would you have advice for young ones of today's world? Like, you know, as we know, the house market is difficult.
Yes.
Properties are smaller.
Yes.
Space in the garden is harder to utilise because of the overcasting shadows.
Sure.
But still, if there's a passion and there's a means, there's always a way.
Yeah. There's always something that'll grow in the shade.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you might get tomatoes. They may not be a heavier crop like when it gets full sun.
But
you'll still get something off of them, won't you?
Your advice to anybody who hasn't gardened, who's got a small parcel of land, to give it a go, not to give it a go?
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
You've got nothing to lose. You know?
Give me your top.
You get things like the spinach and parsley.
Yeah.
We never sow that.
Yeah.
Because you
The
let
perpetual spinach and that
let the plant
comes
go to
up.
seed, and next year it's there on the free. You know?
So get yourself a range of seedlings or seeds that you know you can allow to go to seed, self-germinate, and they'll pop up year after year, month after month.
Correct.
And you'll just have endless supply of it like you have under here.
In that sort of stuff, but in the tomatoes, I would buy my plants, the seedlings, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
A lot easier, and you get hopefully a better variety.
Okay, so you buy your seedling tomatoes, but your leafy greens, your spinach, silver beet, let them go to seed. Your lettuce, even let one lettuce plant go to seed, let the seed fall down, and before you realise you'll be picking every bloody month.
Of course, the same with oregano and all. I've got the Greek. I've got 3 oreganos over
down there.
One's a Greek one. That's the best one.
Thank you, of course.
It is. No, it is the best.
You're not just saying it because I'm Greek and I'm here. It's a fact. I know. Can I have a smell of it?
Yeah, you will on the way down.
All right. You lead the way.
I've still got more apples here, you know.
Look at this. This is what I'm destined for, folks. To be walking around my garden and pointing at the trees every day to you guys and say, look, apple tree. It's growing. It's got apples. I'm going to eat them.
So this one is a cross between...
Oh, it's ready because it just fell in my hands.
That's a cross between a pear,
look at it.
a pear and an apple. That's a cross between a pear and an apple.
Wait, this is not a nashi fruit?
No, I've got it there, the nashi fruit, but it's not.
So this is not a nashi fruit?
No.
This is not a pear or an apple? It's a cross between a pear. Is it fluffy like a nashi fruit?
No, it's hard like a
apple.
Yeah.
So it's, nashi fruit's
you get a bit of the flavour of the pear, you know.
Oh God, I can't. I'm going to waste it if I eat it because I've just had a big meal. So I'm going to eat this later on.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it.
This, you can get that's That one over there, this
Yeah.
one is a cross, apple crosser pear. See
Yeah.
that one
Can you
there?
see that one in there?
This one here,
Yeah.
this is old English varieties.
That's an
again.
old again.
Yeah, it's got the names there somewhere.
Yep, yep. I can't see the tag, but I can see it's different in the shape and size.
Yeah.
So how many grafts?
And then there's another Legana there.
Geez, you just been at it, haven't you?
And this is a Golden Delicious.
And what's this one here? What does this say?
Golden
Apple.
Deli-
Oh, Golden Delicious.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. What's this on my hand now?
Yeah.
No. What's all this sticky stuff?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, that's aphids.
That's aphids.
Isn't it? They're green.
No. Look at this.
Yeah, they are aphids. Look.
Yeah, but look at this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, geez, you got a bad case of aphids.
Yeah,
You seen the doctor for that? No, seriously, I've never had that much ooze or sap ooze on me. That's okay, I won't die.
Oh, we'll wash it off after.
No one. Let's go.
So
Let's go.
there's another more apples here. Two different there. And there's a couple different up here too.
How many varieties have you got? Do you remember?
Oh, Christ knows it.
No, Christ knows exactly. I've got about 30, 40 and I'm feeling the pain now already just looking at this. I might just go home and pull them all out, I reckon.